Well, you didn't expect to see me back. It has been such a long time, guys, hasn't it, since I done a video. This is probably going to make no sense right this second, recording this. Bearing in mind, I've got nothing recorded before this. This is the first thing. But when you see this, it's going to make sense. The whole thing's going to make sense. Right this moment, it's not going to make sense. But guys, I'm back. I am back, and unfortunately, I wish I could say it was on good terms. Maybe it's good terms, I'm not sure. So I'm going to do a bit of a vlog, a bit of a video. I don't know how you want to call it. Long story short, I'm going to announce something that's going to be happening to me. I feel so weird about being on camera right now because it's been so long, so many months, probably years since I've done this. But something is coming up and I wanted to make a video. The only reason really why I wanted to is because something's about to happen to me. And I don't know if I'm the only one or you guys do it as well. When you've been told news, when you've been told something's happening to you, a diagnosis of anything, you look it up, you want to know further information. I've done exactly that and I can't find anything about anything that's happening to me. So I thought, you know what, I'll bring you guys along slightly, maybe. I don't know how this is going to work for this little journey that's unfortunately I'm going to be part of. So tomorrow is my first step, a pre-op appointment, because I'm going for surgery in January, the second week of January. And so tomorrow is my pre-op, and I'm actually going to bring you guys along because, as I mentioned, I haven't found anybody that's going through exactly the same thing that's happened to me. And I always want to watch videos to know kind of like what I'm about to expect, and I can't find anything. So if any of you can relate to me or even help me, or if I can help you, then I'm down for it. But I am so nervous, guys, being back on camera. But that's tomorrow. It is now 11:30 at night now for me. Tomorrow I've got pre-op, which is the 30th of December. And then hopefully it will make sense where I've been, what's happened to me, and yeah. Good morning. Today is the day that I have my pre-op. I would be lying if I'm saying that I'm not nervous. I am nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I think because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to say. I'm expecting the worst case scenario, because anything better than that is a bonus. But I know that I need to ask so many questions because I really don't really know what's happening. I need to know about the recovery. I need to know about so much stuff. And I'm the sort of person, and I don't know if any of you can relate, I'm the sort of person that I don't ask questions. I literally in and out. Like, you know, when you do like turn up to like appointments or, you know, training or whatever, and they always say, anyone got any questions? No, out. That is literally me. But I know today is going to be the day I have to ask so many questions. I need to know what's going on. I need to know about recovery. I need to know I need to know everything. So the appointment is 45 minutes long, but it can be up to an hour and a half. So I've just got to go with it. I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't know. I've got butterflies, but yeah, let's go to the hospital. One of the rare times that you actually find a spot here. If you know about Frimley Park, you know. Pre-op is done. I now have to go somewhere to get my bloods done. And then hopefully, I'm done. But I will do a little catch up as to what happened in pre-op. So the last clip that you saw was from the 30th of December. Today is the 5th of January, so Happy New Year. I do apologise that I've not caught up. Life has literally got in the way. So what I want to mention, the whole reason for this video is it's been informed that I am going for surgery, and the surgery will be L5 S1 decompression fusion surgery. I'll put the name of it here. I don't really know what that is. I was told probably about 6 months ago, last July, that I was told about the surgery. I've had a lot of steps to get me to where I'm at now. I've had epidural injections, which I don't know if anyone can relate. I've had epidural injections, which I think I've had about 6 times in the last 3 years. And for me to be where I'm at now is proof that it didn't work. So I don't know if anybody of you know that I am a dwarf. I have achondroplasia. So that does contribute to a lot of factors that's wrong with me. I suffer really bad with back pain. I have done for many years, I think probably like my whole life, but as I've got older it's got worse. And like I said, I've been through epidural injections where I've gone into hospital. I've had them for probably about 6 times, I can't remember, and they've not worked. They've not done anything, unfortunately. I've had physio, I've had all sorts. There's been times where I've been unable to walk. I've been in so much pain. I've been on the floor, I couldn't go to work, and it's not been great. And last July, I was informed that I would be going for spinal surgery. Now, I wasn't told which surgery, what would happen. I was just told it was spinal surgery. So as you can imagine, the same with anybody, like when you're told that you're going for surgery, I was concerned, and I think it's only been since July that I've really known, and they said it was like a 6 to 12 month waiting list, so I've not really thought about it. And it was December, the beginning of December. I will show you the letter that I got. It basically said, I think I got an appointment. I think I had an appointment to see the consultant, and he basically said what's going to happen, that I was going to go for a decompression surgery. He never said anything about fusion. Like, it wasn't mentioned until this pre-op that I had last week that I was going to have the fusion. I don't know if he should have mentioned it sooner or the plan changed, I don't know. But like I said, I'll show you the letter that I got, and then I was like, okay, that's fine. Then all of a sudden, I got another letter saying surgery is the 14th of January, which, as you can imagine, I'm nervous. So if anyone can relate to like L5, S1 decompression, fusion surgery, I'd really appreciate it. My nerves is literally sky high. If you remember my clip before where I said like I never ask questions at all, I literally go into things and get out. I just want to get out. So when the nurse said to me, she said, oh, is there any questions? You got any questions? I was like, no. And then I was like, you know what? No, stop. I have to ask questions. I asked probably the first question that anybody would ask. And I basically said, like, how long would I be out of work? And she basically said she couldn't really give me an answer because I would be told on the day. So when I go down on the 14th of January, which is next Wednesday, he will literally say, but she said it's normally between 4 to 6 weeks. And then you slowly go back to work, but it could be a lot longer, which obviously is a concern. I obviously asked about how long that I would obviously be in hospital for. And again, she said it could be minimum of 4 days, it could be minimum of 3 days. When you have surgery, supposedly they just try and get you to get up and move about. You know, get you moving. It could be longer, it could be shorter, everyone is different. And also on top of all of that, I have dwarfism, I have achondroplasia, so that has curved my spine as well. And I also have spinal stenosis, I think that's what he called it. So that adds to the whole problem as well. So as far as I know, I'll be in hospital for probably minimum of 3 days, hopefully a lot less, and I'll be off work probably 6 weeks, could be more. Very nervous, don't know what to expect, but I go in on Wednesday next week, the 14th. Like I said, if anyone could relate, I'm literally looking up everything, as you can imagine, and Google is probably not the best thing to do. But that's it, guys. I'm literally going in for L5 S1 decompression fusion surgery. What I'm also going to try and do as well is I'm going to try and record like the whole experience as well. Obviously, guys got to bear in mind that I'm going to have, you know, the second most painful surgery that there is. There's probably going to be a lot of tears. I mean, I want to cry now. I'm actually shitting myself. Excuse the French. So like I said, if anyone can relate, let me know. I'm going to record as much as I can. Obviously I'm going to get assistance from people to get on with everyday life. But yeah, my journey started, and I go in next week. Wish me luck, and anyone that's going through the same thing or about to go through the same thing, you are literally the strongest person that you will know. And if I can do it, you 100% can do it. So I'm gonna end this video now. I want to get it up. Like I said, today is, what's the day? The 5th of January. Should have been up a long time ago. I'm gonna get this edited. I'm gonna get this up. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to follow the journey, if you want to see what I go through, if you are relating to it and you want to know what you're gonna experience, relate to, subscribe. I'm gonna put my socials here, which is probably just Instagram and TikTok. Follow me, and yeah, I appreciate it. And I guess it's probably like a little welcome back, but probably not what you expected. But I'll catch you next week probably.